Welcome to the training videos for the Positive Lifestyle program for high schools. In this video, we'll have a broad overview of the program and see what it is and what it means. You might have heard of Positive Lifestyle program before. It's a program that's been used for 30 years with adults in one-to-one situations that helps them grow as people. It looks at personal development and emotional regulation, topics like self-awareness, decision-making, self-esteem, feelings and emotions, anger, assertiveness, relationships, and goal setting. These are the building blocks of what makes us healthy, emotional, stable people. We were thinking, wouldn't it be great if we had a program like that for young people in high schools? High schools are always crying out for material to help young people grow and develop as people. We realised we're sitting on a goldmine. So we developed the material for adults and for young people into a group setting. So what do we have now? Positive Lifestyle programs for high school could be summed up like this. It's a personal development program that can be run with a small group of young people in high schools or other settings. Getting a group of people together who are interested in growing and developing, who want to grow as people in a fun way with their friends and with adults who care about them. It's a really valuable way. I think back to work I've done in high schools before. There was a high school I worked at where they had a group of kind of fellas that they didn't really know what to do with. They had a free period. They asked us to come in and we would sit around and we'd make jokes and we'd play games where we had fun and we'd talk about their lives. And it was a really good time, but if I think back, if I had a material like Positive Lifestyle program for high school, it just would have been a really great way to help them like more specifically develop as people. Positive Lifestyle programs for high school matters because it helps young people develop. Adolescence is a time where everything is changing, but young people are growing and developing, becoming the people they're going to be. They're thinking about how they fit in the world, they're looking at questions of identity, they're thinking about what it means to be them. It's also a time when their peers are really important to them. So the idea that PLP for high schools is a program that happens in a group is really important. They've got the safety in numbers with their friends, they can check ideas with each other, and it's a much more fun environment. I think back to when I took a group of young people to a leadership development program we ran. Every week we'd drive to the city and go to an engineering firm where the brightest and best from the mining corporation would teach these young people about leadership. And they loved doing it as a group. They loved going on the journey, getting taught things in a way that was not like school, but they were still learning, but they're doing it in a group really made them grow as people and they really appreciated it. PLP for high schools is a great way to engage young people. It's an opportunity to show care and compassion and to reach out to them where they are in their world at a high school. Not just to demand that they come to us and look after the ones that we meet, but to actually go into the world and meet young people and encourage and celebrate them for who they are. It's an opportunity to support young people through their lives, to walk alongside them and to help them with the circumstances and situations they face. For high schools, PLP represents an opportunity for staff and teachers and welfare officers who are doing their best to help young people grow. We know that there's a great need for things like resilience programs, personal development, wellness, well-being and mindfulness. All of these ideas are encapsulated by Positive Lifestyle programs to high school. So it's a great opportunity, this program, to go to a school and say, we can give you this program and run it and your young people will benefit. I once engaged with a high school where we started just doing a breakfast club because that was what had always happened, but we came and volunteered along. But as we did that and got to know the school and got to get to know the teachers and the students, it made sense for us to keep doing more. There was a homework group that needed a volunteer. They needed people to help run mock interviews for a business class. They needed volunteers for other things. So it was a great time for us to engage with the school more. And again, a program like PLP for high schools would have been the cherry on top for us. Think back to yourself as a teenager. When you think about the personal development life skills, things like managing your emotions, setting goals, making decisions, understanding who you were as a person, how did you learn that? How did it happen? Who taught you? How does the Positive Lifestyle program for high school work? Well, if you've done anything with the National Youth Team before, you know that we value more than anything else the lived experience of young people. We want to make sure that everything we do connects with the world of young people. We want to connect with the questions and situations that they're actually facing and take those things seriously. We also believe that you learn best by doing. I think I know how to use a chainsaw. One time my dad taught me. We were in the backyard gardening. He said, do you want to know how to use a chainsaw? I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And so he got a chainsaw out and he was cutting this log. He said, you got to stand like this, you got to do this. And he's like showing me how to do it. And then I said, Dad, can I have a go? And he said, no, he did not trust me to use the chainsaw. But my dad also taught me how to drive, you know? And again, when I learned how to drive, I didn't sit in the passenger seat watching him click the indicator and turn the wheel and adjust the mirror. He let me sit in the driver's seat and have a go and occasionally make mistakes, but giving me guidance along the way. And that's why today I think I'm a better driver than a lumberjack, even though sometimes I might look like one. We learn best by doing, and that's true for young people too. So in PLP for high schools, we'll be doing activities that evoke experiences, that help young people be in the situations that we're going to talk about, and then we reflect on those situations. We ask the questions about what they were going through, what they think about it, what they hope for, and how they'll handle those situations when they face them in life. It's really important that the work we do, the small group, the positive lifestyle program for high schools is young person led. It's not about us knowing things and telling them. It's about them exploring these big ideas in their world and in their lives. We're trying to raise the questions that they already have and bring them to the surface and encourage young people to find answers for themselves in those lives. Now we bring knowledge and wisdom and experience to the table. We bring skills and tools that we have in the material, but they bring themselves, their personalities, their situations, their contexts, and they're the ones who are ultimately going to put this in practice in their lives. So it's a real partnership in that way. To conclude this video, ask yourself this question. Why are you interested in positive lifestyle programs at high school? You've clicked on this video for a reason. What is it? How might the young people you work with benefit from this material? Thanks for watching, and for more information about positive lifestyle programs for high school, go to our website or speak to your local member of the National Youth and Young Adult team.